everybody, welcome back to Global Mindset. As promised in my last video, this is going to be a tour of the W Marriott property located right here in Yachts Island in Abu Dhabi. Yachts Island was developed fairly recently by Abu Dhabi, and this place has got a lot of different hotels and restaurants, as well as 4 theme parks, including Warner Brothers World, Ferrari World, Sea World, and obviously I don't remember the 4th one because we're only going to go to the 3 of those, and we'll make videos to make sure that we show you those as well. This right here in the W is located in the Marina Building. There's a general building. They upgraded us to a Marina Building, and this is the king-size room with a marina view. As you can see, you've got a giant king-size bed with some wall work going on all the way up to the ceiling, and there's some ceiling lights baked in there. You've got some breathing lights, lots of different connections to get your gadgets charged and everything. You've got a nice little living space right here. I really like the accent of the colors, goes really well. Shout out to one of their employees, Noman, for actually dropping some flowers for us today. I thought that was a really sweet gesture. Little did Noman know that we'd be shooting a video and he'd end up on my YouTube video today. Thank you so much for the hospitality, W Marriott here. If you walk down with me right this way, you'll see you've got a large 50-screen flat TV, pretty standard, but I love the aesthetic over here. You've got a nice little mirror. That's really for my wife, but you've got some lighting here. Maybe they, people that want to do makeup, little thing to sit on. What I also love, they're very generous with the water. So the first day we got here, we got 6 bottles of water here, and then you've got 2 bottles of water in the bathroom. So you've got 8 bottles every single day. That's pretty amazing. And let me show you the bathroom situation right here. Now, what I love about this one before we actually go in, you've got large, almost ceiling-side glass sliding doors. You obviously cannot see through them, but once you open, and it does say open carefully, so you got to be very careful when you're doing this. So when you open it, you see a full-size bathroom suite. We're going to start with the right here. You've got a pretty decent sink situation going on with lighting in the mirror. You've got a more detailed mirror right here if you're shaving or something. Those are the 2 extra water bottles I was talking about earlier. You've got a full-size bathtub overlooking another mirror just in case you wanted to see yourself while taking a bath. I think that's always a good idea. And then you've got a pretty standard shower. What I love about the shower is there's actually a rain shower at the top, so that actually is pretty exciting right up there. So what I love about the closets is everything's floor to ceiling. You've got a full-size mirror on the first one and then a blackened out kind of see-through situation here. There's lockers, shelves. I'm not going to show you everything. Behind this, you've got a standard ironing board and iron. There's a hair dryer, more space to put your luggage, clothes, whatever you have going on. So all in all, pretty great. Now, I did tell you that they upgraded us to a Marina Building King Suite. So what you have behind me right now is a view to the marina. So the Formula One racetrack oversees the marina, and this is the marina view in the Marina Building. And what you have over there is a bar right across from this room. So it gets really loud. So if you're a quiet sleeper, I would not recommend getting this room, but it didn't really bother us. So you'll hear people partying up until like 4 a.m. in the morning. So come on, I'll show you how it looks. The curtains go back automatically. Open the door and voila. Isn't that beautiful? Lots of private yachts over here. I'm sure you can book a boat tour if you wanted. That's the bar I was talking about. Very lively out here in Yachts Island. It almost looks like an aircraft controller situation going on over there. Very interesting. And what's interesting is it's really hot at this time of the year, but you still have people going out, and just like that boat coming that way. Seems like the heat isn't bothering people. So, pretty amazing view. All right, so this was the room tour. I hope you all liked it. There's going to be some clips in this video around the breakfast, which is amazing, the fitness center and the gym with the sauna, steam room, all included as part of your stay, which is pretty amazing as well. And there's 2 pools in this property, one for the general building, one for the Marina Building, but you could use either one of those. And so we'll put in some shots for those videos. And comment down below if you want to visit, if you have any questions, or if you've been to the property, share your experience. And if you're new to the channel, as always, be sure to subscribe and hit that like button. See you in the next one.